Hey friends, what's up? Redneck Gamer here, and welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 17 on the Green Farming series on Farmtown USA version 2, my edit of it. Finally back recording, and a little behind the scenes info. Karma of not recording in a while. I already recorded this episode once, and the footage got corrupted. Sorry about that. Not much I can do. It happens, and it's just impossible to revert. So unfortunately my original plan for videos is kind of skewed. I was supposed to be uploading starting 2 days ago, but that didn't happen because of the corruption. So unfortunately I already did some stuff off camera, and I was going to save what we're going to do today for another episode, but it looks like it's going to be all in this episode. So in the end, I'm just going to say off camera, or in the video that didn't get released, we got this new honey farm in this new pasture that we bought, and we did all that in the. I can't talk. I'm very much a spaz today. My ADD is out of control today, and I'm just hyper. And I took my medicine, but it didn't really help that much. It calmed me down a little, but not too much. So I'm going to be even more spazzy or sporadic or derpy, whatever you want to say, this episode more than usual. But yeah, we bought this pasture in the last episode that didn't get released because of the corruption. We bought and built the new honey farm that was released, and all in part, or as the first thing to making this our little bee sanctuary, honey area thing. So today what we're going to do is we're going to put even more beehives down. Some of them are mods, some of them are going to be the in-game stuff that we know and love. So yeah, I can't wait to really get into this. But first thing first, I think we're going to mow down the hay. I don't think we're going to make the hay. I think we're just going to mow it down. So we got to go ahead and get this out of here. I wasn't going to mow the hay, but I've decided that it's probably going to be easier for what I want to do, because we're going to be doing a lot of building, and the tall grass is going to make it hard to see some of these beehives. So we're going to mow it down, and we'll be also using the disc, because we're going to be disking up some ground for sunflowers. Since there's no flowers we can actually plant, sunflowers is the closest thing, so that's what we're going to do in this little field. So yeah, it feels good to be recording, by the way, guys. So glad I'm back. Sorry it took so long for me to get back into recording. But I'll be honest, I was feeling a little burnt out, a little tired of making videos. I kind of lost the creative juices to make videos and put my own little twist on them. But we're back, and I'll go more into that in the episode of the sister farm that's coming out tomorrow, if all goes to plan. So you guys can look forward to that. And yeah, I'm just glad I'm recording it again. It feels good. Every time I take a break and I get back into recording, I'm like, why did I ever take a break? It's just so much fun. But in the end of it, I was feeling burnt out, and I didn't feel like the videos that I was making but never got released just weren't me. They were pretty basic. Even some of the ones that did get released were pretty meh. Like, they didn't have my own little flair on them, They were pretty much just, okay, we're going to have one task and we're going to do it. But that's not really how I like it. So anyways, we are here at the farm. We're going to hook up the mowers, and we're going to get some mowing action down. Alright, so the mowers weren't at the main farm. We actually drove right past them. Excuse me. On the way to the farm. You guys probably noticed that. And we're probably like, Redneck, what the hell are you doing? Like I said, pretty derpy today. So, it is what it is, though. I'm going to stop at the stop sign, because the sheriff's office or department is getting quite a bit of quite the upgrade in cars. They're getting a lot of Ford Tauruses that we're seeing out and about recently, so you got to be careful. Can't just do the rolling stop that we used to do. So, all right, we are here with the mowers finally. It was a little bit of a drive, but not too bad. It was a nice drive. It really was. And we got the trusty T7 heavy duty on the mowers as usual. Let's go ahead and get in here a little more. We did already clear it with the residents here that there is going to be a bee farm, and to try not to do anything that would upset a bee. There we are. Mowers are down. Let's go. And one of the neighbors here are actually the original and still the house of the horse people that we sold the abandoned farm to way back when. We double checked with them because we didn't want to have this going on where there was potentially going to be horses it kept at. So we checked with them, and they're not going to be keeping horses at the location back there, right there. They're not going to be keeping horses there anymore. There's no plan to, at least. Hang on, my GPS is not working because my button is stuck. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, but got the button working, so now we have GPS to keep our lines a little straighter. Looks like they're doing some construction over there. But yeah, like I was saying, there's no horses going to be kept there because that was my main concern about this, is that there would be horses there and they would get stung. But nope, no worries at all. We are completely clear to do this, and all the residents are okay with it. Told them try not to use any bee killer. The bees aren't going to hurt them. They're mainly going to be focused on the flowers, and stuff like that. Plus, bees are good for you. You know, bees pollinate. You know, that's good. That's good for your yard, good for your garden, and all that good stuff. But yeah, we will go ahead and get to mowing, and you know what? I've rarely introduced these anymore, but why don't you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy the time lapse. And we are done the mowing. So I'm honestly still not 100% sure if we're going to make the hay. I don't think we are. Just because because we do have a lot of hay that we make already. And this field will be another hay field. It will. However, it's going to be one that we only do like once a year. So it's kind of it's kind of hard for me to decide if I want to make the hay off of this right now, because, well, if we're thinking realistically, in real life, if this were to happen, this hay would be pretty bad. You know, it would all be headed out. There would probably be some rotting in spots, just because it has been sitting so long and just growing and growing and growing. So in reality, you probably wouldn't bale it unless you're making it for compost or mushroom barns. So, which I guess kind of go hand in hand, but I'm thinking for now, just and sake of the episode, because I'm running a little low on time for this episode. I've already been recording for about half hour, so I think we're just going to leave it, and we're going to move on to the next part, which is, I knew that mover was down, which is disking up a little plot for, actually no, we'll do that after. Let's go ahead and get some hives down. So if we go into our store, that's not right, we want this one. So we have the in-game ones. We're going to get 2 of them. Those are just kind of going to go... Oh wait, we're not going to be able to place because of the hay. Our grass is sitting on the ground. Well, I guess we're making the hay. So I guess that was the deciding factor. I do have enough time to record. Yeah, I have enough time. Pretty sure. Hope so. Anyways, so I guess we'll take the tractor back to the farm. We'll hook up to the rhino rake. Probably not with the same tractor though. Maybe with the same tractor. I'm not sure. We'll hook up to the rhino rake, get it all raked up real fast, and then bale it. The bales, I guess we'll probably just haul them to the compost facility, because it's not going to be the greatest quality for cattle feed or horse feed, for that matter, for the horse people. You know, a little lag, that's odd. So, and I guess we wouldn't be making too much bales. We're going to have a decent amount of bales, don't get me wrong, but that field isn't fertilized or plowed, so it's not going to be, you know, the max number of bales that we could have gotten. So it won't be too bad. So like I said, we're going to go hook up to the rhino rake, rake it all, bale it all, pick up the bales, and bring them to the compost facility. Maybe I'll do a little bit of that on camera. I do have some talking points that I'll just probably talk through it all. Not through all of it, but bring up some talking points while I'm doing it. So we're actually using a tractor we don't use much for the rhino or the raking job. It is the International 1586 with the custom exhausts, because why not? So this we mainly have this as like a collection tractor, but and its real only job is feeding the pigs. So why not go ahead and use it for the rhino rake? I think it would be a good match for it. We do normally use a 856, I think it is. We use a smaller tractor to do it anyway, so this is going to be plenty enough. So like I said, while we're raking, I do have a couple of talking points. One of them is just saying a huge shout out to you guys for all your support, and I guess your patience with me for not making videos. You guys are really awesome, and you guys have been showing tons of support recently, as you guys always do, on the streams and the videos that have gone out. And I just wanted to thank you guys and all your nice comments. And an update on the map edit that I am currently doing, which I'm still not sure if I can release yet. But I spent, let me see, you guys are seeing this on Thursday, I'm recording this on Wednesday, so Tuesday, 2 days ago, when you guys are seeing this, I spent all day, literally all day, in Giants Editor working on the map. Really just taking out the foliage that is on there, because like it's mainly just a bunch of this stuff, you know, the stuff you can't actually mow or do anything with, but it's all over the map. There's no grass along the roads, there's no grass in the yards. So I spent the better part of, I don't even know, 8-9 hours doing that, as well as adding some trees around, adding some more pasture land that can be treated like crop protection land. So that's cool. I'm really proud of how that turned out. I'm basically, without knowing it, the map is having a much more Pennsylvania feel, or at least Eastern U.S. feel, I should say. Just because I'm adding so much trees and so much little details to make it feel like that and make it feel less of a wide open map, which there's nothing wrong with the map, with maps like that. That's how the Midwest is. So more or less I'm changing the feel of the map to be something more what I like. You know, not so industrial focused, which the map already is. So I'm kind of trying to make it less industrial while still keeping a lot of the stuff that is already on the map, which I think I'm doing pretty good at. I'll have an update video coming out on that pretty soon, as well as the stream. Well, I probably should be streaming on it the day I'm recording this, so yesterday for you guys, so you guys already saw it. Probably won't be showing off the map too much, probably just playing on it. But maybe I'll show it off a little bit. You know, briefly go over what I've done there at least. And make a video on everything that I've done, showcase it more. I plan to contact the creator of the map this week or next week to see if I can publicly release it for you guys. If I can't, then that is what it is. I will be sharing it with at least one YouTube friend. You guys probably know him. You guys can probably guess who it is. But I'll probably be sharing it with him privately, because he has a strong interest in it. So, yeah. Alright, so we got the raking done, and we are now heading to the field with the baler. Just put it out of the wheat field. I know I did a rolling stop there. Oh well. But, yeah, I did say something before I ended the raking, but I forgot to press record again. And all I was saying is that farming really is like it's art. It's beautiful. You know, you think of pictures of farmland or farm machinery, farmland especially, and even videos. When I say that, how farms work comes to mind. It's just all beautiful, and what really got me thinking about that is, you'll see it when we get to the field, is just how nice the windrows look in, like, with the rolling hills. It looks so good. And also farm sim looks beautiful too. But yeah, you guys will see that once we pull in here. I mean, just look at the windrows, especially like right here going up the hill. It's just beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And that's why I love maps with rolling hills, is because you get that beauty. Like, that's the beauty I'm used to seeing just in real life. You know, just driving down the road in my area of Pennsylvania. It's beautiful. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get this hay picked up off the ground. So another topic, as we're baling up the hay and finishing off the field so we can actually put stuff here, I just want to shout out Thrustmaster real quick. This is not sponsored in any way. I'm not getting any benefit by saying this. I just genuinely want to say or give them a huge shout out because their customer support is phenomenal. So if you guys don't know, my wheel broke. Not the wheel itself, but the pedal. The spring in the gas pedal had broken, and I looked all over for the past couple months and can't really find anything that even looks like it. Looked online, still couldn't find anything. So I should have done this in the first place, but I decided to email Thrustmaster. The reason I didn't do it in the first place is just because normally companies like to give you a hard time, so I try to avoid that in any way and use it as like a last resort. But Thrustmaster, not at all like that. They are very helpful, very, I'm going to say very welcoming to go to for problems. I emailed them. They said it'd probably be like a week before they got back to me, but they got back to me in 2 days. I gave them info of what happened, pictures of the damage because that's what they requested, some info, and they were completely cool. They did ask for the receipt, which I could not find, and what I thought that was going to be the end. I thought they couldn't do anything for me at that point, but instead, what they said is, and I'm kind of loosely quoting, but they said, we're really sorry, or we really do apologize, but we cannot replace the broken part, under warranty if you do not have the receipt. And to that, I just said, that's completely fine. I'm willing to pay for it if that's an option. And thankfully it was. So they got back to me instantly with the info and how much it's going to be. I just got to get some money saved up for it, just a little bit, because they want it through PayPal and I don't have anything in my PayPal right now, so gotta get money transferred over to it, and then they're going to send the part. And honestly, the part isn't too much. The shipping is a little bit though, but I'm pretty sure that's because they're a European company and that they're shipping from overseas. But overall, it's very great experience, really good customer service. I gotta look on the site to see if there's a area where I can give them a review, because I'm definitely want to do that, because I was blown away with their customer support, and that just made me happy to own a Thrustmaster wheel and pedals. Really glad I went with the decision to go with Thrustmaster over like Logitech or Saytech. Pretty much the same thing today. So yeah, really happy with Thrustmaster over just everything. Really happy with the product. Yes, it did break fairly quickly. Spring wore out fairly quickly, but I do use it a lot. And I do think there was a couple times where I accidentally put too much force down on the gas, like stomped on it a little too much. So it was probably my fault that it broke, without a doubt. So that's why I was willing to pay for it, like, with no problem. But yeah, Thrustmaster customer service, phenomenal. Alright, the baling is done, I think, just to save time on the episode, because I really am excited about getting this stuff done. And we're going to have to do some of it in the next episode. But for now, we're going to leave the bales there, and we're going to get some beehives built. How's that? Because it's been a long episode, and we still didn't get to the point of the episode. I apologize for that. And if this is the first video of me you're seeing, it's not normally like this. Normally it's straight to the point, but I was not expecting to have to do all that. But anyways, let's go in here. Let's get 2 of the in-game ones. Yeah, see, now we can place it perfectly. I'm just going to place it right here, right on our property line, basically. There we are. That's going to be good. Oops. Let's scroll through it a little more. I think I have like 2 other beehives. We have a lot more beehives. We have this one, which we will go ahead and put down. This is like a smaller one, so let's put this one like kind of over here. Do a couple of them. Hey, there's even bees, little bees coming out. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. Doesn't have to be a perfect line. So let's see here. That's $3 a day for the small one. $4 or $4 an hour for the big one. I kind of want the big one. I like the look of the big one. We're just gonna go with the unpainted one because I think it looks best. Let's put this one kind of over, kind of central. Because I'm also trying to think of where the sunflowers are going to be. I kind of want some bees fairly close to those. Or we could just put them over here. You know, I think we'll just put them over here. There we are. And it looks like these ones also have little bees coming out of them as well. Very nice. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That bale's in the way. And 6. There we are. So I guess the only one that doesn't have bees coming out is this one. That's kind of a shame, but let's go look at these. Let's look at these little boxes. Oh, this is nice. I love that these ones have the bees coming out of them. You can see them flying around. That's very nice. Because the in-game ones have them. You can see them flying out of there. And it looks like same with these. Awesome. So, unfortunately, that is going to have to do it for this episode. I guess it's kind of good that we had to do all the prep because that was fairly quick. But, unfortunately, we cannot, I don't have time to do what I wanted to do for the sunflowers. So, off camera, I'm going to pick up all the bales. And next episode, we will be planting the sunflowers in here. Should be a lot of fun. I have some real fun ideas for that. So, until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you guys have enjoyed, please like, dislike, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you are subscribed, click all that. Click the logo button so you're notified when or click the like button. And if you're not already subscribed, click the bell icon so you're notified of when I upload another stream. I butchered that all to hell, but it's all heavy bullshit anyway. And until next time, I'm gonna go next. And until next time, I'm gonna see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.